One of the biggest reasons people avoid exercise or don't do enough isn't laziness. It is the fear of getting injured, and that fear makes sense. Most injuries happen because people exercise without preparation, without safe progression, or without knowing what to pay attention to. In this video, I will show you how to exercise safely, not by avoiding the challenge, but by learning when to push and when to back off. Most injuries happen when people do too much, too fast, with poor technique or poor awareness. So, injury prevention comes down to a few simple and safe habits. And here's the reassuring truth. When done thoughtfully, exercise is remarkably safe, and regular physical activity over time actually reduces injury risk. The key is doing it right from the start. I will share 10 strategies to help you stay injury-free. I'm Dr. Chris-Olaiya. Let's get into it. Number 1, warm up before every workout. You've heard it before, but here's why it matters. Hold muscles plus sudden intensity is one of the easiest ways to get injured. Warm-up isn't optional. It prepares your heart, joints, muscles, and nervous system for the challenge. 5 to 10 minutes of easier movement, light cardio, and range of motion is enough for most people. An active warm-up is more effective than passive warming or static stretching. Active warm-up involves dynamic movements or an easier version of your planned workout. Think about sprinting without an initial light jogging or immediately doing heavy squats when you walk into the gym. That is how injuries happen. Number 2, pay attention to the good and bad signals. Before you even start your first workout, you need to understand what your body is telling you. If you feel muscle burn, mild muscle fatigue during or after exercise, breathing hard, feeling challenged, that is good. That is good pain. However, if you feel sharp pain, shooting pain, joint pain, or pain that worsens during the movement or doesn't go away, that is bad. If something hurts in a bad way, stop immediately. Do not push through it. Number 3, use the right shoes for the activity you're doing. For example, running shoes aren't great for heavy lifting. They're too soft and unstable. Worn-out shoes don't absorb force the way they should. This is why you need to know when to replace your running shoes. If the sole is compressed or you can feel the ground directly through the heel, it's time to replace them. If you're playing pickleball or tennis, for instance, you need to wear the sport-specific shoes, not running shoes. Number 4, learn the equipment before using it. If you're using gym equipment, read the instructions before you use it. If you can't find them, ask the gym staff. That is what they're there for. Guessing with machines is how people strain joints without realizing it, especially when the seat height or range of motion is set incorrectly. You see, poorly adjusted machines change joint angles in ways your body isn't expecting. And these small equipment mistakes create repeated stress, and that adds up over time. You may not notice them now, but they become obvious at higher load. Number 5, modify before you quit. If an exercise causes discomfort, try a simpler version first before stopping completely. If you can't do a full push-up without shoulder pain, try push-ups on your knees or against the wall. There's almost always a way to work the same movement pattern at a level your body can handle. Make sure you're using the right form or technique before stopping. That brings us to number 6. Form matters, especially with weights. Most serious injuries happen during resistance training with poor form. Lifting heavy with bad technique is how backs, shoulders, and knees get injured. So how do you prevent this? Master the movement with light weight first. If your form breaks down when the weight goes up, the weight is too heavy. Form before load every single time. If you're unsure, hiring a trainer for a few sessions can make a huge difference. I have used trainers in the past. Working with a trainer as a beginner is a good investment for most people. You're not paying for workouts. You're paying to learn the technique that will protect you for years. Number 7, if you can't afford a trainer, there are excellent YouTube channels that teach proper lifting technique. Look for channels that explain form slowly with multiple angles and focus on teaching, not just highlight reels of heavy lifts. Avoid channels that glorify extreme training or push a no pain, no gain mentality. That is no education. That is entertainment. Channels like Athlete X or Jeff Nippard emphasize form and fundamentals, which is what beginners should prioritize. Learn first, load later. Number 8, your workout is yours alone. Don't try to match someone else's weight, speed, or intensity. Ego and social pressure are major contributors to beginner injuries. The person next to you might have been training for years, or they might be about to get injured. You don't know. Your workout is yours alone. Progress at your own pace. Number 9, progress gradually. So what does gradually actually mean? A good rule is to increase volume or intensity by no more than 10% per week. For example, if you can do 3 sets of 10 push-ups comfortably, try 3 sets of 12 next week, not 5 sets of 20. If you're increasing weight, do it in small jumps of 5 pounds, not 20 pounds. Give your body time to adapt and recover. So, how do you know if you're progressing too fast? The warning signs include, number 1, persistent soreness that doesn't improve with rest. Number 2, pain that appears during exercises that used to feel fine. Number 3, feeling constantly fatigued or needing longer to recover between workouts. If you notice any of these, dial it back. You're not losing progress. You're protecting it. Recovery is not weakness. It's how tissues get stronger. This is why rest days are important. And the last one, minimize distractions. Distraction increases injury risk. If you're exhausted, stressed, in a hurry, or mentally scattered, your coordination suffers. On those days, choose workouts with a high margin of error. Go for a walk, lift lighter weights, focus on mobility, or skip the workout entirely. Skipping one workout is always better than forcing one and getting hurt. A skipped workout costs you nothing. Exercise shouldn't break your body. It should build it. Warm up, use the right tools, learn the technique, listen to your body signals, respect recovery. That is how you stay active for decades, not weeks. Exercise works best when it's done consistently and thoughtfully. You don't need to be perfect. Start where you are. Progress at your own pace. And remember, the goal isn't to survive your workout, it's to come back stronger tomorrow.